Hi everybody, welcome back to my drag nut build. This video will be focusing on the figure part of the model, and it's dedicated for the appreciation of Jeff at Jeff's Model Garage and the ferrets. These are the parts of the kit for the figure, and we'll be starting with the helmet. I detail painted the buckle and drilled holes on the opposite side for the straps. I added some decals left over from other kits on the back of the helmet. The mouth was a separate piece, so I painted it before gluing it inside the head. I'm starting to fit together the pieces of this figure, and the seams go together quite well. There's not much to do, some good glue on there, push them together, and the seam is very tight. Just have to do a little bit of sanding once the glue is dry. This also goes together quite well, matches up quite well. And very little seam work, if I can line it up here, very little seam work. There's no locating pins though, but you can see there, when I push on it, it falls apart. But when I fit it together, the seams match up very well. So there won't be too much work there to do with the puttying. Get that together. Just have to get the hands into the arms and the arm on the body before you seal it all up. So that's going to go together very well. The seams will pretty much disappear once I go around with some glue. So coming along pretty good. I did his tongue and around his eyes in the pink, and there might be some matte green dots on his tongue there. Then I had to decide on his clothes color, so I decided to do the pants as denim blue, and the shirt I went back and forth and ended up choosing orange. I spent some time thinking about what color to paint this creature's skin color. Lime green was suggested, but I know that the Ratfink figure is a green. I didn't want to do that. I was thinking maybe sticking closer to the box color, and I ended up using, of course, craft paints. I used a golden brown for the skin tone, and then a mixture of dark brown and brick red to go over to fill in the creases. This really started bringing him to life. I spent a lot of time on his hands with washes and colors to bring out the detail and to show some of the dirt that gets under the fingernails. There's a large blank space on the back of this fellow that's just calling out for a decal. So I went online and found an actual embroidered logo for the NHRA. I printed it out just on regular paper, a few different sizes, and then cut it out and white glued it on to the back of his jacket, and then covered it with some matte clear. It turned out pretty well. Oh, here's my drag nut kit completely finished, the car and the figure. The helmet is removable, and the figure stands on his own. I've added, of course, a few scratch-built items to the car, a dash cluster and a gear shift, and some spark plug wires. The hands on the figure, they're adjustable. They move in, and I've added some decals to the car and also on the back of the helmet, as you've seen. So I'll give you a quick tour, let him take a seat in the car.
playing with your toys again, Steve?
They're not toys.